Alright, hello everyone, it is 3 a.m. The Xenoblade Future's new DLC trailer just dropped, like an hour ago. I haven't really had a chance to watch it yet. The JP Twitter account has been going through, so what we're doing for this video, we're just gonna watch it, we're gonna speculate like mad, because the bigger news is, of course, that it's gonna be out next week, so let's just watch. I've already seen it once, so this is just my second viewing. Okay, so this is clearly N when he blows up the city. So what I'm speculating on is whether Grandad is like Noah and M's kid directly or just descendant. Like obviously descendant, but is he one generation? I'm thinking it might be one. That's more tragic. These two characters, very important. From what I've seen already. Look, core crystals. Alvis's red one. Pyra's green one. So, Pumba's. Dad Rex. It's all here. There's just so much. Oh. So Slash Bomb burst. Oh wait, was that Infinity Blade? Ooh. Oh, that combat's gonna have to take a closer look at that. So Niall also has the Nia style core crystal. And from what I've seen on the Twitter account, it looks like Niall is also descended from Noah and Mio. This is just so many questions. Why is Zed on the same side as Rex and Shulk? Like, is that when? Wait, was that fucking Riku? What time is that? About 2 minutes. Okay, so C then gets the red core crystal in her chest or an outfit. Is that a mergy thing? And of course, next week, next Thursday, Tuesday, tune in. Tune in for that, please. We'll be streaming that live on Twitch as soon as it's out. Okay, let's see. Well, did Riku sew up? Was it around here? No, it was when they were in this camp. Okay, Rex. He's right fucking there. Like, he's right there. What do you know, Riku? What do you know? So, okay, like Noppons can't have the flame clocks in their eyes, and they never seem to have term limits. Are the Noppons all immortal? Because we never hear of a Noppon like having a homecoming or getting off-seared. So wait, so then I'm wondering now, is the Master Pawn that Riku got Lucky 7 from, is it Shulk or this character? Like it could be. That would explain maybe why Melia gave him a knowing look. Like maybe Rex is just Riku is another one of, like, Ricky's kids. I'm just like, oh, you've grown up. God, I cannot wait for this to be out. And let's see, there's other stuff obviously to look at. And let's see. Yeah. So the family photos again. I wonder who took the photo. So yeah, big explosion. Aha! Well, this is an interesting shot. So the explosion doesn't come from Gramps and N. It comes from behind this character, whose name I cannot quite remember. It's on the Twitter, but that's interesting. Oh no, the big stream of light is from her. Or him. I think it's a her. And the big explosion might be from Gramps dying. Yeah. Gramps dying, big explosion. They beam up, maybe they teleport somewhere. And I guess Matthew is just kind of abandoned or thrown away and doesn't get out. And then he encounters all the new party. Okay, perfect frame to pause on. Look, it's the core crystal. It's Pyra's and Mithra's core crystal. Kind of red hair. Yeah, it's Pyra's daughter. 100%. Calling it now. People thinking Kamaravi is Pyra's daughter, we're all wrong. It's her. Maybe, hopefully, this means there's only one descendant we haven't seen. We haven't seen Mithra's kid. Unless that really is Isud, which I find unlikely, but could be. It's the only blonde Agni in Reno. But, hopefully we might see that. Because maybe she'll be like a side character in this. So, just gonna go back a few frames. Since we know that character is Pyra and Mithra's daughter, I'm gonna assume this is Shulk's kid. Just with the kind of goggles and tech theme. I know I thought Uni is like Shulk and Melia's like kind of surrogacy child. I've said that before. But now I'm not so sure. Or maybe they're sisters and only one had high Entia wings. Who knows? Dad Rex, perfect splash art screen. Hang on, I just want to file. There's an option to render the keyframe, right, Rowan, isn't there? Options, file, export. No, I don't see that anywhere. Oh, here we are. Yeah, save snapshot to file. Because that'll be the thumbnail part of this. Yeah, just replace. Future Redeemed. What a title. So he's got kind of cool, like, robot hands. Oh, hang on. Back a frame. Shit. Not that far. And here. Okay. Vance. Where is it? No red. C is on 10th turn. C is right at the end. So Matthew shows up, punches them out. Someone's stabbing him. It must be A stabbing him. That Mobius. And also, she's got Alvis's core crystal as an earring. She also has what looks like Monados in her weapon there. See? She's got the ring, the little symbol, and is pierced to Mobius. So it's quite clear to me this is another Alvis. You know, of course Shulk would approve of his daughter's new boyfriend. Like, jumping in to defend her. Of course he'd approve of that. That makes perfect sense. Okay, combat. Let's see. Okay, Matthew, A, Nicole, Glimmer, Shulk, and Rex. Those are our character names. Let's see, detonating hit, air energy boost, raging force, revolt uppercut, mighty strike, backspin punch, gigantic beat. Okay, so that's a Kavesi Arts, Agni Infusion. Monado Crass is Shulk plus him. And A has Agni Arts and Kavesi Fusions, and doesn't have all three yet. So it looks like the base combat system of three is going to be the same. These are obviously going to be their own classes. It's unlikely we'll be able to get them in the base game. It's certainly possible, but I doubt it. It looks like the fusion art, instead of Ouroboros, is going to be one big team attack between two given people. Do you see anyone else? Okay, Infinity Blade, this is... That's Rex. Yeah, so Rex has the other side of that. Crossblaze, Anchor Shot. He still has Anchor Shot. It still does topple. Double Spinning Edge and Dual Blast. He still has all of them. And Rex has Infinity Blade, which is normally like Noah's first tier of his AoE, isn't it? His Lucky 7. Because you get Infinity Blade, then final Lucky 7 as the draw Lucky 7. So that's interesting. And oh, this is Shulk. Monado Buster. Monado Rage. Stream Edge still. Heavy Rust. Split Edge. All callbacks. Interesting. Oh no, sorry. Diamond is Agnian, isn't it? Diamond's Agnian. Circle is Kavesi. I got that mixed up. She has a kind of harp bow thing. Hellstream. I don't know what that means. Is that like an elemental burst or just the name of the special move? Okay, I'm not sure there's going to be much else to talk about in this plot thing. I'm lying, of course there's going to be. So it looks like Niall loses most of the kids that flee the city with them. All three Trinity processors. So I think Albus might have left the core crystal with Melia. Just for like safekeeping when he disappeared. So Noah, A, Glimmer, Nicole. That's your starting group. They go to the ruins of Colony 9. Zed. This shot, so many questions. Zed, same side as Rex and Shulk. I think this is before any big fights. Like, this might be the start of the fusion timeline. So here we have Matthew and A fighting N. So they must still be opposed to Z at this point. And N's Sword of Origin can parry the Monado Energy Blade. Okay, perfect pros. Prison Island. We're going back there. The former crown of the Bionis, where Zanzel was imprisoned. The gateway to like the whole weird wave experience place. This'll definitely be a location we go to. Calling it 100%. Wait, who was that? Oh, look! Look, it's the family team up. Family team up. Oh, is he blonde? Oh, is that? No, that's just his bicep. So, both swords to attack N. Oh, look! She's holding on to the sword. They're doing the thing that the tier 3 fusion art. They're doing that one. Ah, that's such a nice little detail. Ah, I'm going to enjoy this so much. Okay, what was that there? Okay, Rex is parrying a Sword of Origin to protect his kid. But it's a point of view shot. So that must be from N's point of view. Yeah, because there's N. I know that ass anywhere. I don't know what she said there. Look to desire the beyond, look for the beyond. I'm not sure what that line is. I tried turning the subtitles on, I couldn't. It just said music. So this bit is interesting because we see, we'll find out the name later. It's in the tweets, and she's wearing like the Alva Score Crystal in her chest, and has red things. And we've seen her in like normal clothes before. She's not a party member, at least not in any of the preview footage. So maybe like, I don't know, Noah's just in denial, or A gains the ability to take her form. I think it's his sister. Okay, so yeah, bunch of stuff like Pyra's kid, some more Noah and M descendants. Okay, let's look at the Twitter feeds. Okay, so I'm gonna have to Google translate this off the tweets because I cannot speak Japanese. Future prequel with all new protagonist, completely original story that connects the three Xenoblade series that have never been told before. And I think these are some more thumbnails. And let's see, we've got. Yeah, that's all. That's all stuff from the trailer. I think nothing new and no new information. See, oh, here we go. Character bios. Matthew, a young man who belonged to the organization City that opposes Mobius. She has a straightforward and caring personality and is okay. So one thing with Google Translate, it tends to get pronouns wrong with Japanese. I found just in general. So I am gonna. I apologize if I get any of this wrong in the full game, but I'm pretty sure Matthew is gonna be a dude. Like he might be a trans man, but if that was the case, I don't think it would say she. That seems rude of Monolith Soft. Oh, is this a new footage? Oh, it is! Oh, there's even more to talk about. Yamara, okay, stop. I'll fight you both. Basically, the same bit we saw in the trailer. Oh, oh, he can do the Ouroboros stone punch. Maybe he has an Ouroboros stone in like his hand, because that's the same effect we saw when in the base game where all the party members unlock the Ouroboros power. That same kind of green pulse with their spirits like popping out. Matthew's blade is given to him by his grandfather, Gondo. This family is bizarre with names. Ah, here we go. It's a blade that has the function of the Ouroboros stone. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I. So that's just a phonetic saying. Used with a thin red sword that acts together with Matthew. He has the pierced. I'm also think girl. Fem Alvis. Gender bent Alvis. Mailing maybe. Trans rights Alvis, I guess. And to act without thinking of the consequences. Interesting, because Alvis can normally see the future, so maybe she doesn't really have Alvis's power. Like, maybe Alvis's core crystal being an earring is a hint that she's not actually, like, using Alvis's power at all. Or it's like some splintered fragment of him that doesn't have the future sight. Stingray seems to often scold Matthew for rushing. They're surprisingly compatible, aren't they? Oh, that's an origin spider. Okay, so she's like, okay, I think I'm gonna enjoy her. I don't know why I'm bothering watching these. I can't speak Japanese or hear it. I mean, I can get some gist words. So I think the basic gist is he's telling him he needs to go find Ouroboros. Okay, here we go. Nicole, a soldier of Kivis. Armcry personality. As we've seen, he shows an aggressive side. Instead of using a blade, he fights by using his own machine arm. Yeah, he seems neat. It's kind of like Valdi, but more punchy. And he's a tank. Oh, it'll be like that one blade in Xenoblade 2 with the big hands. It was on the DLC ones you get because he's a Torna blade normally. Forget what his name was. Oh, looks like he's running away from battle. Like, yeah, he's a mechanical engineer, so maybe he's not meant for frontline combat. Maybe he can't summon a blade like everyone else can. Okay, the one you all want to see. Okay, Glimmer. A soldier of Agnes who fights by manipulating a cane with strings attached. Ooh, that's always a cool kind of ability. Strong personality, and sometimes the tone becomes harsh. She gets that from Mifra. Unable to accept the truth of the world, she acts selfishly. Neat. I like her little thigh pouch thing. It's a really nice looking design. Pulling his comrades as Agnes soldier in battle, I confront Nicole, a Kevis soldier. Okay, so that must be just before the fight we saw. Like, I'm guessing Matthew runs into this battle it comes down to just those two, and then he Ouroboros punches them. Shulk, my boy. Carrying towards his sword, he wields a red sword. His right arm became prosthetic, and he can wield a large sword with only his left hand. I thought he's left-handed now. By default. Be protecting Glimmer. Okay, so interesting. Because we saw Nicole and Rex doing this in another shot, didn't we? That's a bit interesting. Okay, so that suggests to me that Shulk and Nicole will have a yeah. The dilemmas will be Rex, Nicole, Shulk, Glimmer, and Matthew A. Those will be the fusions. Rex, large sons with two parents, Salt, Lively, and Frank, together with Shulk, leads an organization called the Liberator. He also lost his left eye in a past battle. Zeke was too cheap to afford a second eye patch. Ah! So the fusion attack is when Rex shows up. Shulk shows up when it's just one for Honest. That's interesting. Okay, here we go. Nail. The youngest sister of Matthew, she has a very kind personality, taking care of the children of the city. Because of a certain event, she goes missing. Okay. Her and the children of the city must go missing. And we can see, descendant of Mio and Noah, she has the Nia style core crystal. The Flesh Eater one. Very nice art though. Lovely design. Oh, she does look like she'll be in the plot a lot. Oh, she's not. No, wait, because there's Gramps still alive. Wait a minute. What's that painting? Blade 3 Colony Zero paint